Alright, good evening to a bit of Dead Cells for a change, once again. It's been a while. Starting with the daily again. So, I haven't played this in a second, because I was a bit on Thronefall and then on Last Spell, which, to be fair, is probably gonna continue being the focus, but I think I need a little bit more than 2 hours for Dead Cells for the Last Spell. I still wanted to try these at some point, just more generally. I also haven't checked where I actually need to go. So, to my understanding, if I see that correct, the boss should be mostly up. Whatever. Oh, you can't sell in here. Well, that makes sense. There's a quick sword. Which normally I guess I would take. But since I'm just rushing through here, it's not really needed. Also, why does this... I never noted how much damage the downward dash, the downward slam does. I really want to try these weapons just in a normal run. These axes, they're kind of funny. They have a really neat animation. I also do wonder, since it shoots forward, whether that counts as a projectile for the transference. And whether, and if so, does the entire weapon count or only the projectile part? That stun lasts forever. I feel like if I just hit him without even dodging, I would still win. I forgot to check when do I get the next blueprint? I'll need to see. But yeah, Last Spell, I want probably more than 2 hours, which on weekdays I can't guarantee, so that's a weekend thing. Probably going forward. Now, I think... I think I'm just gonna keep this guitar. Even though, again, it's not my absolute favorite weapon. Especially since I can't just hold the button to attack. I actually need to... time my hits, so... That, I don't know how much I appreciate that. Tetsubo. It's actually just like a nail club. I should probably dodge better. Toxic Sewer's Curse. Okay. Okay, there's the Hunter Room, which I still do want to go to. Because I still do want the Hunter Grenade. Then there's Castlevania. What is incentivized? Promenade of the Condemned, so not going to Castlevania. Yeah, I'm not getting the notes right. Is it better? It's the same thing. Actually, no, it's better because brutality gives more health than tactics. So it is probably gonna be an attempt at getting the slow together with this loot. Yeah, taking way too much damage already. And I see a challenge room. Always happy to see those. I will sell that scythe, even though it has grown on me with using it. The loot probably won't, because I really don't like the sound it makes. Wait, extra jump midair, I'll take that. Exclusively for this area. Ah, fuck, I thought it's one that goes progressively after you. I'm still not great at these very specific jumps. But it could have been worse. Alright, shop, get me... I don't think I want anything, actually. I don't have money for it anyway. So, Castlevania, let's go see if we can maybe find some food on the way to... Actually, that is already... Yeah, that is already garden, so probably not. There's a stick, and that is it. And the stick is behind a golden door, so promenade it is. Is my thing currently slow? Slows down. No, wait. Better scroll from that, so I'll have to reroll that. I'm gonna give that one shot. Actually, I'm not, because I'm gonna get the damned vigor first. Gonna get the damned vigor first, so I have, like, maybe I'll find another loot with slow on it already. Otherwise, I'll have to reroll and hope. Where are all the enemies? What do we get? Oil grenade, that's a no. Can you not? Ah, fuck. Melee has increased, unfortunate. There is no food merchant in this one, I don't think. The weird morning star. Which is a flail and not a morning star. Wait, isn't that just... No, the whip from the Belmonts was called Vampire Killer. It feels like the loot locks you into an animation that you can't parry out of. But then again, it just works to parry out of it. So maybe I'm just bad. I definitely am just bad. Where can we go from here? It's gonna be the prison depths. Oh shit. I think I said that I'll make an excuse for legendaries. Quick bow. I said I'll make an excuse for legendaries, and I'm not disappointed. Because I don't like the loot anyway. Now, a survival quick bow. Not sure how that one's gonna go. But I do like a quick bow. Now, I won't have a lot of tactics, so most of the things with projectiles aren't gonna go for it. But it also means I can just take the necromancy to heal. Also, the quick bow by its very nature is not a slow weapon. So I don't expect to get the slow zone kill. I should have taken brutality there. Oh, so wait, what is the crit modifier? The quick bow. A legendary. Critical hits with this weapon create a new ammo in the quiver. Wait. So you're just never running out? Actually, you lose a 3 before you crit, and then you're technically, I don't think, ever gonna run out. Which, that is neat. That is a legendary modifier that actually changes how the weapon plays, because you don't need to worry about running out of ammo. Which is something I'd probably do on the normal quick bow. Okay, so there's the prison depths. Okay, you just stay there. I'm also fucking up all of my parries. It's incredible. Now, is there actually any weapon that scales well together with a quick bow? Probably not. I'm definitely looking forward to getting necromancy. Alright, prison depths, there's the portal. Does not go further. I've already drunk like all of my flasks, so I'm not seeing too much of a future for this one. Oh. No invincibility, please. Okay, you need to die. Oh. I'll take that. I'll keep the extra jump. For now, I guess. There. He's a boy with a scroll in him. And we're gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him first. More money and a door. I thought I was in a door. Apparently not. That's a no. What do I take with a quick bow? I think stuff that triggers on melee weapons specifically ain't gonna be great. So just take stuff that triggers on anything, like, yeah, necromancy, and I think that's all. How many enemies are there still? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's not enough to get rid of the list. There's the morass. Have I missed anything? Doesn't look like it. What? Shoot me. You're very specific about where I need to stand, huh? Now, while I would love to take tactics, so I can also utilize the other stuff, like... Oh, you know what I could take? I could just take whatever is the most health to go for a tank build, and then just shoot people. I'm not sure how good that would be. Just by the very virtue of its existence, or like its reason for existence, survival would still probably be the highest stat in that. So what do I take? I think the correct answer here is just necromancy or soldier's resistance. This is a melee attack, so that's not good. Now, you would probably have just a shit ton of arrows in the enemy, based on the fact that the bow shoots a shit ton of arrows. But I don't know how good the burped tips was gonna be. I will take, for now, yeah, I think I'll take the necromancy to heal, and then soldier's resistance. Now, there are invisi boys in this area, which means I have to be careful. Colorless, damage just on target or nah. I'd rather keep the wolf traps. Just shoot them! Fuck! I had hoped I'd deal enough damage. Unfortunate. But, where's my dice? There's my dice. 20. Well, let's see if it is in that 20. Yeah, I'd hoped for more damage, but maybe I should have leveled up first. Leveled up more first. We get the Nutcracker, which requires enemies to be rooted, stunned. Also, it increases the damage we take. No, that's the whip. It's one of my skills. Which one? The light speed. Nutcracker does go along with one of my favorite types of builds, namely the CCs. I just need something to trigger those CCs. This is on stunned, frozen, or rooted. So, Wolf Trap. Cudgel. I did say... Oh, shit! That's perfect. Absolutely. Give me the stun headshot. So, this is killing an enemy recovers the base munitions. Give me the stun headshot. Love it. Hatchet. So that just immediately restores all ammo on kill. And all of it. So I could just throw the hatchet and do nothing else. That is great. Anathema, probably not. And also, it stuns. Where do we go? Castle's outskirts, so Castlevania it is. Hate the double damage thing I have going on. Stun headshot. That was a glorious find. I doubt it'd be that good against bosses later on. Based on the fact that they generally cannot really be stunned. But for like mobs, it's gonna do amazing. It also pierces the first target, if I see that correctly. Yeah. It's gonna do great. Now, if I find a wolf trap, the bosses would also no longer be an issue. I think at least I'm gonna be able to activate the crits. Yeah, get the light speed out. I don't want to take double damage. Especially without also dealing double damage on everything. Be stunned. I love it. Okay, so I guess I only recover the base munitions if I actually kill with the hatchet itself. I wonder, can the Nutcracker get extra damage to stun targets? Because I don't know if it can, considering it already triggers on it automatically with a crit. Oh, not automatically, already with a crit. 29. I have missed a single enemy. Or rather, I've taken one additional damage more than I should. Let's see, is there a challenge rift here? I'm honestly kind of surprised that they haven't had any challenge rifts with the plants. Also, I don't know if the 30, like, if the doors do anything for me. Considering that mostly it's cells, and I don't really take the other stuff that's in there because of the stick with it. And I can't really spend the cells. Get me the damned vigor. Now I could take, there is one thing that lowers cooldowns on stunned targets. When hitting stunned targets, which is probably gonna be all of my hits, except the first hatchet throw. I love this hatchet. No. Alright. What does the legendary Nutcracker do? That's a no. Bonk, bonk, hatchet. I love this thing. It's so good. What? Oh, it's down there, right? So that's 30 enemies. How have I done? Hello! It's been a while, yep. I was not really feeling dead cells lately. Also, roots nearby enemies, that's kind of neat. Because it allows you to basically just chain crits together. However, since I have just a stun on demand, I don't think I'll need that. Also, I hope you're doing well. Shop. Now, I'd only want an upgrade for my Nutcracker. Or something that is very usable against bosses, which the Giant Slayer would have probably been. Alright, there's the corrupted prison. Ah, baguette. This one's already going a whole lot better than my first attempt today. This actually just throws me back to Katana Zero. Where you also just throw shit at people. A whole lot more actually, though you can also parry like enemy projectiles, which was really funny. It was a good game just all in general. Also 3-hit combo. Though the first and third hit are the same. Well, that's 60. The hatchet is just great. There's a reason it's one of my favorites. Secondary Judd will have us more health. I do need a little bit more damage on my hammer. What do you offer me, good sir? Cocoon, which might be useful for parries. I do like how the cocoon does extra damage to stunned targets, as if they could stun you. If they could attack you while they're stunned. I think I'm gonna save my money. Oh, hello, rat. I'm already at okay. So I'm gonna get me some cough syrup when I'm at the food shop. Alright, now back up. There is also I just realized the next area is cursed. So it's already good I have the damned vigor. Ooh. I'm gonna take that. It also gives me an excuse to drink from my flask and lower my laze level. 2 extra jumps mid-air. Wonderful. That was very lucky. Ow. So I took damage, but I don't think it... That was stupid. Oi! Shields are not allowed. Yeah, well, that is at least good enough reason to drink. What do I... So, there is, again, as I mentioned, both the cooldown reduction on both crit and on stunned or slow stun targets, I believe. So both of those should go well with the Nutcracker and my stun, as well as the wolf trap I want. As long as I have actual like skills that profit from having the cooldown reduction. I had hoped one of those hatchets would kill. Oh, fuck. I need me some more hatchets. Thankfully I can just get some. I do still like the mechanic of the hatches reloading on melee kills. Which I think that's the only weapon that does that. Or anything similar. God damn it. Is there other weapons that do that? Yeah, the bat is kind of just a better one. The bat was added later on. Though the Nutcracker does have the advantage of triggering on Frozen as well. Which the bat doesn't do. Since the bat, I think, only goes on stunned and rooted, doesn't it? But yeah, the bat also staggers because it attacks faster. It staggers the enemy a lot easier, which in turn makes them stunned again, which in turn allows you to continue critting with the bat, which staggers them again. The bat is honestly kind of just better, that is true. Survival. Still looking for a wolf trap. Perfect. Yeah, that is correct. You can also not really stun bosses. Which is why I wanted the wolf trap. Technically the Nutcracker is more versatile, but factually because of how the bosses work, yeah, it's just worse than the bat. I also don't quite understand why the bat does bigger on survival. I feel like they added that mostly... Fuck, that was the wrong skill. I feel like they added the survival only because it triggers on stun. Because it really doesn't feel like a survival weapon. Ossuary is incentivized, but I'm gonna go to the corrupted prison. Nah. How long does the hatchet stun? Is it like a second? I've apparently missed like 2 enemies that I'm pretty sure those spawned in from the Malays. How long does anything stun? The fact that it doesn't really say how long things stun is a bit unfortunate. Like, the wolf trap specifically states 5 seconds, I believe. Yeah. The stuns don't really do that. Except the stun grenade, which says 4.5 seconds. Reveals invisible enemies. That I want. What else does it have? Damage from projectiles reduced and dodging drops a bomb. Right. Get me. So there is multiple things that trigger on stun here, I believe. Taking a slowed stun frozen root enemy close range reduces skill cooldowns by 0.96 seconds. That would work. That is the only thing that would work. Okay. Do I really care about that right now? Not really. Then there is not anything here, I don't think. The critical skills is just worse. Since it's only 0.32 seconds. The ammo I don't really care about. You know what? I'm gonna try this one. This feels bad. I don't think this is a good one. Because I believe plus 100% is over 100% of your max health. So it's mostly there for the damage, which I feel like there's better options. The cards, that's probably a no. I don't parry, so that's a no. And the other 2 options, the poison on green is not good. And the skills also no. So yeah, sell it. Nope. Ah, shit, the cursed enemies are also here. I forgot about that. And the challenge rift. Well, I'm gonna do that later. After I've uncursed myself. Well, uncursed myself. Let's go do the challenge rift. Yep, do that. What are you? An extra jump mid-air, mob survival. There are no invisible areas, enemies in this area because it's not the prison depths. Normally I go to this the other way around. This I've never seen before either. Okay. I need to remind myself that I actually have to drink. Don't have no necromancy yet. And then unfortunately these guys do block the hatchets. Oh no. Survival skills. I don't think I want anything. Oh yeah, these can't be stunned, I forgot. For some reason I still don't understand. I do honestly also appreciate how they added the End is Nigh Doomsayers on the last patch that they ever made and just go, yep. That one's over. It's very good timing of them. Shouldn't have eaten that, should not have eaten that. I still don't quite understand why your rooted enemies can't turn around. But yeah, the Nutcracker I think was also just earlier than the Bat. The Bat was one of the crossover weapons with Hotline Miami, I believe. Do I have a key? Do I want anything? Not really. Like, this one would be kind of fun, but I don't think I'm going to death, which is the weapon, which is where I'd want that the most. Apparently I am going to death. That's the ramparts. Ancient Sewers is cursed. Yeah, Dracula's castle. Huh. Eight minutes. Yeah, that's a no. Still don't have any new blueprints. Get me... What do I take? Get me, I think, yeah, the Heart of Ice. How long do they have cooldown? 14 seconds. They trap for 5 seconds, which allows me to get like 4 hits in, maybe? So that would be 9 for... So that's 5 seconds without a trap, unless I use both of them. Hello? God damn it. This really feels bad, like you waste a lot of your healing because it's 100% extra. So if I see that correctly, approximately like 2 seconds stun. That is an idea. Because as mentioned, yeah, the hatchet is not gonna be great against bosses. The ice shots would also slow him. Maybe even freeze him. God damn it. Sword boys do have quite a lot of health, huh? More health. And because I'm gonna be standing next to the boss, the ice shot should also trigger the cooldown reduction from the Heart of Ice, right? Which does seem appropriate. Blood shield. Weird mask. Yeah, the trap spreads inflammable oil, so we already have that. At least where it's relevant, which is bosses in the trap. What? I'll see what I find after I've used the hunter grenade on something that actually still gives me a blueprint. Alright, so that's the kills I needed. Do the cards actually, they're the lightning thing, does it actually crit on anything? Would make sense if it crit on like water or oil, similar to the other lightning weapons we have. But I don't know. Have I not unlocked any teleporters up there? Incredible. What do we find? Ooh, a shop. Perfect. Get me this. I don't need a heal, but I'm gonna reduce my malaise. So, yeah, the traps would already kind of do that. Corrosive Cloud. Inflicting bleed and poison damage. Around yourself. Okay. If I could find that in colorless, that could also be neat, considering that the enemies will not move. The eye shots crit on oil, yeah. But the traps do apply oil, so I think that should already be good. How long does the oil last? I love how they implemented the enemies from Castlevania here. Okay, that's the Master's Keeps. That's on to death. Nothing more over here. They drop a lot of money. And that's a big grenade. I see there's a shop down there. There's also a treasure room. I honestly kind of doubt I'm gonna switch out anything right now. Wrong direction. Bats. No. The bats, again, I kind of don't like because they lock you in place, even though I think they could deal a good amount of damage. Especially if we can get them to bounce. Alright. Where? Why are you not stunned? Okay, that's the Black Bridge. There's a shop, there's another scroll, there's a scroll piece. And otherwise I have everything. So let us go to the shop. Survival skills. Yeah, no, I'm not going to take anything. Where am I looking? Alright. Grab that scroll. For brutality. Then grab that scroll piece. Which does not give me my next piece, unfortunately. Then I should maybe check for a weapon shop. Did I not take the scroll piece? Wait. Have I missed it? Where is it? No, wait, I took it. Did I take it? I took it, yeah, okay. Was there a second shop somewhere? Apparently not. Oh, no, that was the food shop. Okay, no weapon shop for me then. In that case, I hope that just the wolf traps are enough. Since Death does like to move a whole lot, that might actually not be bad at all. Right, Heart of Ice and the heal. What do you say about this specific like heal, the 100% more but over 12 seconds? On the flask. Like, is it good? Yeah, I think it's only relevant whether or not you hit the button, right? I would like not to be hit by those. Fuck you. How I hate these scythes. Okay, yeah, for bosses, probably. But I assume that in like for the mob areas, it's probably not that good. Maybe it is. I just need to delay my healing a whole lot more. Okay, unfortunately not flawless. I apparently cannot do death flawless. Where do I go? I know... So the Silt Village is incentivized, but I know that in the graveyard there are enemies that I can still extract blueprints from. And the next is probably the Undying Shores. Yeah, that is also correct. I think I'm gonna go to the graveyard. There is still the guy with the hook that I can get a blueprint from, I'm pretty sure. That's a no. I've actually been thinking of just like standing around and letting the melees increase in like the first area to hope that one of the enemies I can still get blueprint from spawns. And I can just extract a blueprint in the first area. That is a legendary soldier's bow. Marksman's bow. Well. Out. I've already won with the marksman's bow. Oh, that's also kind of a neat idea. Stupid bomb. Right, get the key. That guy also still gives me a blueprint. Maybe I should have gotten that. Okay, you need to die. Sorry. Oh, you're the guys with their shovel. I thought that one zombie type in the Undying Shores gives the shovel. But I'll take the shovel. Absolutely take the shovel. Take the key, take whatever is back here. Stun grenade, sure. Probably good in this area and then not great against bosses. As most stuns are. Ooh, baguette. Don't need it right now. Alright, treasure. What are you? A door! Amazing. Alright, more blueprints. More scrolls. I feel like I'm a bit low on scrolls. Don't have as much as I'd like to have. A shield, that's a no. Right. I'll keep the baguette around in case I need it later. That's another survival. Perfect. Also, I already got the 60 kills, which is kind of surprising. There should still be enough enemies, right? Flint. I need a better nutcracker. I hate having curses in like vertical areas such as this one. Okay, curse out. There were in fact still enough enemies here. Aha. Countered. Absolutely fucking love this hatchet. It may be biased because Katana Zero is a great game that I also loved. Similar to the pistol and machete, it's from Curse of the Dead Gods, which is also a great game I also loved. And I wish they would have made more with that. Ah. I'll take that. I don't think I need you or the you. Right. Maybe I should play Miami. What was it called? Hotline Miami, where the bat is from. What do we have over here? Undying Shores. Where do I go? It's a good question. Who do I want to fight is probably the better question. Do I want to fight Timekeeper? The Giant or the Scarecrow? I feel like I want to fight Timekeeper. Which I still haven't done flawlessly and probably never will. Oh, give me a nutcracker. Nutcracker. Fucking mimic. Victims slow down all nearby enemies when they die. Sure, I can live with that. More damage on rooted targets, that's perfect. Can you tell me, and I don't know if that's relevant to anybody except me, how does that work? Does it apply the crit first and then 75% of the base damage? Like, is it 75% of the base damage or is it 75% of the applied damage? Also, there was a 33,000 damage crit. I'll absolutely take that. That is a better... It is not a better, it is the same level. But the ones I have do the flammable oil. Okay, here we have the caverns. Which do only allow me the Guardian's Haven, huh? Do I want that? Do I want the Guardian's Haven? Do I want to fight the giant? I don't really have a weapon for it, I don't think. There's a hatchet, there's a chest. So the hatchet does scale on its own already with survival. Is it more damage? It is more damage. Shots pierce the first target. It has less multipliers. The killing enemy recovers your base munitions is fine. But I feel like just having more damage could be better. Though I don't think it's gonna matter for bosses specifically. Torch. Whistle. Heavy turret is a no. I can go ahead and eat my baguette. What do you have? Shoots a volley of arrows, damage to stun target. Well, that sounds amazing. So that sounds like something I want. Eat the baguette. And then... I think I'm gonna go ahead and kill those enemies. Just to have some... some ammo. Honestly, I think I might go with a cavern. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with a cavern. No, I don't, because I don't have a shield to parry his, like, ranged attack. And I don't have a cocoon either. Yep. Alright. Everything in shovel. The shovel does throw enemy projectiles back. I remember that. Enemies and bombs specifically. So it's kind of similar to the fan. Gonna bring you along. I shouldn't eat that. Inquisitive minds will note that I have nearly eaten that. I was already pressing the button. And I only didn't because I was full health. Full health. Not inquisitive, observant. Speaking of inquisitive, the next game from Owlcat is gonna be Inquisitor, like Dark Heresy. Which I do be looking forward to, and I'm not gonna play it. I'm just gonna have you lying about here. Honestly, keep me these. They have more modifiers, and the damage is mostly from the Nutcracker. Ah, perfect. Like, I think the throwable objects, even high-level ones, do not really do damage. At least I don't think they do. I'd like to have this, thank you. Alright, more survival. There is the door. Which I can't open yet. So down to here and then down. I don't think I'll take this cursed chest. Not in the sepulcher. Because of the stupid mist. That's a no. Oh, a weapon shop. More damage to rooted targets, that I'll take. In that case, I'm not gonna bring along the Giant Slayer. How do I get there to the right? Wait, how do I continue? Do I have a key? I don't have a key. Oh, there's a teleport. Okay. Nearly didn't notice that. Okay. This run is honestly not going badly. Okay, nothing here. Get me whatever is more health tactics for change. Actually, kind of changes back and forth, doesn't it? And more survival. 24, that seems to be an appropriate number. Pan. No. I'll have to check how many people have voted for the Blunder Clock Tower vote. We do want to play that again, but finding time is always difficult. Oh, you have... Victims burn when they die. Yeah, more damage to rooted targets, but nothing that spreads oil. I would like another trap that, like, spreads oil. I'm also running out of money. That is kind of lucky that I find so many scrolls here. What are you? 2 damage you take and inflicted. So jump me there. Honestly, take me that. I think I should have 24 scrolls at least already. That much is a given. And I'm sure I'll find like another one. 25 scrolls seems appropriate. But this way I can kind of just tank the boss better. And when it deals damage to me, I'm just gonna go, you do it as well. Anathema or the face flask, both is a no. Fucking hate you, X-Man. Yeah, there's another scroll, that's perfect. And then only one more scroll fragment is needed. And that should be the second key, I believe. Yes. There's another scroll, so that's perfect. I did already sell a Giant Slayer. I could just go ahead and eat my turnip. I don't actually have any healing perks, huh? Maybe I should sell the Malay's one, but yeah, whatever. It's 500 gold. Shouldn't be an issue. Okay, to the left. Pailaka. Axe boy. Okay, so the wizards are now getting one shot by the hatchets, which is also fine. 26 scrolls, that is perfect. Clockroom. Clockroom. Now, the Damned Vigor, I think, is no longer useful. So I'm gonna switch it. Sure, get me the Scavenged Bombard. I have 1,009 cells. I have nothing to use them on. Reset me this. Now I will bring along the Heart of Ice. That should allow me to permanently have just the traps online. I will bring along the Kill Rhythm, and I will bring along the Soldier's Resistance. Then we grab you for the boss. Hello, boss. Timekeeper. I do not expect to be here flawlessly. Ah, shit. Wait a second. I need to have them the other way around. I already took damage, so yeah, it's not gonna be flawless. But nearly. If I didn't take that one hit there, that would have been my first timekeeper flawless. But that is probably the case for most of the flawless I got. Or not flawless I got. If only I didn't take that one hit there. Well. Wait. No, wait. Fuck. This way. Throwable objects for... Oh, Hayabusa boots. Throwable objects for the mob area, for the biome. Right, next level. Which is... Where do I go? I kind of want to fight the King's Hand. Because I haven't done that in a while. And the last few times I've done it, I've gotten absolutely bodied. Reroll me. Now I'm gonna take the Heart of Ice, Necromancy, Soldier's Resistance. And then for the last area I'm gonna reroll again. 4,000 gold I need to keep. Derelict Distillery is incentivized, it is also a no. Hate that area. Absolutely fucking hate it. This is the Derelict Distillery is probably the last spot I get any blueprints from, simply because I do not go in there. Oh wait, what are you? Oh. Just some money. 1/8 of the money I need for... Haha, be stumped, asshole. Barracks. Can I actually get anything in the barracks? King size. I'm not sure if the King's Hand would actually fit in there. No. Okay. Actually, before I do that, you are already active. Good. Yep, the very elite of them. I'm surprised they haven't gotten hit by this guy. You stupid grenadiers. Okay. Like, the damage numbers on this thing, I love them. And I think I might actually get the 60 kills, which I usually don't in the castle. There's the keys. That's good that I have that unlocked. $77,000 damage. Amazing. That's probably not even the high end of the low end of the numbers you can get, but it is one of the highest I've gotten. So I'll absolutely take that. I'm just gonna go down here. Also, did I kill that elite by dropping another type of himself on himself? That I haven't had before. Okay, so I got the 60 kills and then immediately got hit. Which I'll gladly take out, instead of the other way around. $83,000 damage, so it's gaining higher. Also forgot they block projectiles when they have their stupid shield up. Where are we? Up here. There's a scroll of power. I should probably... How did I not take that? Get me that. Just get me that. For more survival. Did I go through the blue door? Yeah, I did. I have all 3 keys. I went through all the doors. Wrong neighborhood. How did he not get stunned but took damage from that? Alright, chest. Anything good? A shark. That's a no. Even though it triggers on rooted targets, doesn't it? It deals damage to rooted targets, I believe. Crits. It's a no. Though that could actually deal more damage than the whistle, I believe, on the routed targets. But I kind of want to kill the king with a whistle. Mushroom boy is a no. Then there's a shop. No, nutcracker. The hatchets are not relevant at this point. Alright, that's the divorce room. Okay, there's a shop, there's a Guardian Scroll. I'll grab that. I'll take the safe route. $30. It's fine. Let's see what the shop has to offer. Drops a grenade, poison... Poisons the enemy and then deals more damage to poison enemies. The one I currently have, I think, is better. It has 4% less damage, but it deals a 75% additional damage to routed targets, which they probably are going to be. Spread some flammable oil, so you are an upgrade. Money. Crossbow and a magic bow. All of which are new. Right. What else? There's another scroll. And then I can leave. Yeah, yeah. I'll kill the elite as well, just for fun. However, that's not better than what I have. Alright. To the throne room! Now, the last few times I attempted the King's Hand, I, once again, absolutely got destroyed. Like on a level that isn't even funny. Well. Down there it is then. Or not. Let's see if it goes better this time. So, the hatchet has served me well. But for the boss, it's not gonna be the choice. Neither are any of you. So, I don't have any new blueprints, do I? know? Reset mutations. I'm gonna take the kill rhythm, Heart of Ice, and the soldier's resistance. Then we're gonna switch that around. And then we hope this works. No one really knows what he eats. I don't think he does eat. Actually, that's a helmet. No, I always thought that's his head, but no, that's just a helmet. I think I might actually just have skipped this stage. Fuck. That was nearly flawless. Headshot, finish the job. That was nearly flawless, fuck. And the headshot got the kill. Okay, for the fact that I didn't even have to drink. And this is entirely new to me. Like, I don't think I've been here before. The Astrolab. That was nearly flawless, I hate it. Oh well, new Hand of the King outfit. I don't think it'll exchange for... I don't think I'll exchange that for my current one. I think I'm gonna keep with what I have. Also, just switch those around. Because I don't know if this is a boss or not. But to find a cure, failed. That looks like a boss. It isn't. No. What the fuck are you? I assume it's the area before a boss. Hayabusa boots, that's a no. Elite failed experiment, that's an elevator key. So technically I could get up there somehow. If I had like another jump or something. Or if I could go in from outside. Which I can. Does that help me though? Not really. Oh shit, new law. Really nice equipment. All copper. With a nice finish and perfect soldering. Destroy it. Well, it's just to look at shiny dots in the sky. It is actually kind of mind-boggling how much a good, like, telescope costs. Probably, most likely, mainly due to the lenses. Survival. I think I'm just gonna keep what I have. If I find like a food shop, I'm gonna buy stuff, but what the fuck? This guy blasted me. I tried to throw the hatchet at him, but apparently I missed. Well, I'm gonna say I've beaten the Hand of the King on level 5, which I feel like is good. That's a great start. I'm gonna roll for my next set, which is next stream. I'm not gonna start another one now. 7. Well, I feel like that's literally just a use the smoke screen to hit people real hard with. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. Okay, if you jump while pulling it back, apparently you just don't get it. Anyway. Not entirely sure about those weapons though. I'll see. I'll have to see. Anyway, yep, that's it for today. As such, thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice evening. Hope you have a good night later on. Hope you have a nice week. And goodbye.